Welcome back everybody, Dave the Gamer here. Today wanted to make a little guide on how to jump from layer to layer made easy. So maybe you find yourself on a layer and you are just getting crushed because there's 5, 10 other people in that little area you're trying to farm. So how do people get the layers easier? So one, you could put in your guild chat, please help me get to a different layer. And as you see, you can get different add-ons, and I'll put the add-on in. I think it's Nova Instance is the add-on that you want to use, and it'll show you in your mini map what layer you're on. And there's other ways. So normally for the average day, morning, like it's early in the morning right now, I think there's three layers. As it's peak time during the day, 5 p.m. on a Friday or something, raid day, you're gonna have 5, 6, 7 layers. So to be able to hop between the different ones, it's going to help basically easily get to the mobs. First off, I guess I never explained what a layer is. So a layer, so picture this one area, and this area here has 10 mobs, and everybody is in this area. Well, there's too many people in the area for it to, I don't know, run their graphics or for performance purposes. So they basically split you. So on each layer, there might be, there's different times for when the mobs spawn. There might be a whole nother group of people in that layer. So there might be stacked like a bunch of different people essentially in one area on different layers. So to be able to jump to a different layer, I might go from, and I do it all the time, I might go from a layer that has 10 people to another layer that has nobody, and I have the whole gold farm to myself. So I find it so beneficial, and it has helped me so many different scenarios. Two different ways to get there. So like, well, three, I guess, or whatever. First, you need to know what layer you're on. So by knowing, having the add-on to do that, anytime you click on a monster, it will then register what layer you're on. That's how the game ties you to what game you're on, is by clicking on any monster, it will tie you to what layer you're on. How to jump from layer to layer. Like I said, you could put in your guild chat, hey, can anybody get me off layer 1? The problem is that is so annoying. You just tie up your group or your guild chat or group chat or whatever, the trade chat, with that, when there's so many easier ways. So there's two ways I wanted to talk about really. So one way is if you, where is it, Weakauras. So if you download Weakauras, let me pull it up here. There's this person made this awesome add-on, something layer swap. So you can find it on, first you need the add-on Weakauras, and then you can find this on WoW, I think WAKO.co. I'll put it down in my description. Like I said, I didn't make this. You do need to trust what you are importing into Weakauras. So you don't want to just start downloading any random thing and putting it in, because they can. There's a lot of lines of code that they can get their hands on. So it needs to be someone trustworthy. This person had tons of great reviews, and I started to look through the code. I didn't see anything personally malicious. I'm not an expert in that field, but I trust it. So what this does is over here, and you can move this little bar around. I chose to put it here. So if I right click on it, it will request to swap to a different layer. If I left click on it, or vice versa, sorry, right click is, it opens up this tab here, and I can choose what different layer. You can also do like a ghetto hearth. Hearth, basically, if you're in a dungeon, I can basically do that where it will automatically teleport me to my Hearthstone hearth location. Now this only works by pulling other people that also have the Weakauras. So if I hover over, see players in layer 3, it doesn't say anything. See players in layer 1, I see another person's name and my name. So if I ever see someone else's name and I click on that, it will automatically basically request an invite from them and join their group. And then basically you just wait 30 seconds and you will jump to a different layer. If you continue to jump through different layers, like maybe you're trying to farm for black lotuses or different things of that sort, like a resource, and you're trying to manipulate the system, there does become a cooldown period. So if you jump to a layer, there might be 30 seconds before you can jump to another layer. You jump to another layer, and now there might be a 5-minute wait. So it prevents people from constantly jumping, which is awesome. But you could definitely do it every so often. And like I said, when I jump to a different layer, I'm in someone else's party, it brings you to their layer, and you will see the mobs or whatever just disappear, and new ones like basically appear in a different location. And as you click on the new ones, I would see the layer actually switch. So this works, and I think this will work better if more people actually downloaded it, because it's very nice, smooth, lightweight, right off to the side. I have it over here. The other way, if you do /join layer, you will join a layer group. See, look at this. Look, you see people already putting in there layer 2, layer 3. The layer group itself. So, well, actually, now looking at it. So for me, I have it set up where 4/4, or I do always /layer, is my layer group. That's like a group of, it's same concept of the Weakauras, Weakauras, but it's just a group designed, and people have like a separate program set up where it automatically invites you once again, and it asks you, hey, please leave the group once you swap to the different layer. So it's so smooth. I don't know if they're bots or just an add-on someone designed into that, but it's super, super easy. So to give you an example, if I'm on layer section 4, and you can actually go into your settings here, and I turn off that I don't want to see chats from the other channels. You can leave it on if you see a bunch of people asking you invite them. A lot of times that's what I'll do, depending on, like, I might have that in a different little tab here. But say I just want to say I'm in the layer section of the channel, and I say layer 2. So I put in layer 2. Okay, no one respond. How about layer 3? Nope. So there's not a lot of people actively watching it or have that add-on attachment at this moment. 9 times out of 10 on most times a day. Now this is, I'm on 3 a.m. server time. Probably not a lot of people online right now, but any time, 8 a.m. server time to 8 p.m. server time, I put in whatever layer I want to go to. Layer 3, you could do even layer 3 and 4, and if they have the add-on or people are just watching the chat, I have it instant, where it's an instant invite or an auto invite. Boom, I'm in their group. 10 seconds later, I switch to another layer. So sorry to drag out this video, but I wanted to really give the details on exactly how to switch to layer, why you want to switch layer to layer, and really try to shed light on the layer group. And like I said, it's, you type in /join layer, you'll join that layer group, and that's going to help. The more people we can have in the layer group, the more people to download the Weakauras, the easy it is for all of us to be able to utilize each other to jump to different layers, to be able to increase our gold farms and get those resources that you're after. Hopefully this was helpful, and as always, game on.